Shalom, it's your brother Yahweh. I'm going to give another lesson. All right. Giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Racha, Wadash. All right. That's the Heavenly Father in His Son's name, which the world today calls God and Jesus Christ. Okay. And double honor to the elders and apostles, the great millstone. All right. And also citation to the head of my camp, Kazak, who I teach on the campament of Israel here in Greenwood, South Carolina. All right. Peace, blessings to all the brothers and sisters out there who believes in the Heavenly Father's name, Yahweh Shemi Abishah, keeping the law, statutes, commandments to the best of their ability. All right. And being sincere, defending the gospel. And this lesson will be entitled, The Wicked Join Hands. All right. The wicked nations join hands. So lucky. Okay, and I got a little video. Hopefully you can see it on the screen. But I tried to do it through this other app, and basically it won't let me because it's saying I got too much storage. I deleted at least 10 videos, and it's still saying I got too much storage. And I only had 2 videos left, so it's whatever, man. You know, it's whatever, man. These damn iPhones are starting to piss me off. But, you know, it's neither here nor there. This Moabite speaking on how, you know, how they're, when they come here, how they're told to live, you know what I'm saying, how they never know the history of the, you know, the Israelites, so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, mostly pertaining to, you know, so-called Blacks, you know, so-called African Americans, man, how they come here and sell product that's stereotyping to us, man, how they profiting money off of us, you know, and how the so-called white nation, Esau, Edom, you know, how he had set this thing up to be so that they have hatred towards us, man. And that's what this devil does. He set up confusion, man, and even confusion in their community so that they go against themselves, all right, to come against us. This is the way of the fucking devil, man. But, you know, she's going to say it, and I'm going to get the scriptures, and that's going to be it. It's going to be a quick video, you know. So I'm going here and pray.
With me because there's so much here. I think the quick answer is that Asian Americans are given white privilege, especially the Asian Americans who fit the model minority stereotype. The quid pro quo for receiving that privilege is upholding white supremacy culture, which means being anti-Black. I was talking with somebody last night who was pointing out that the Civil Rights Amendment was passed in 1964, but also in the 1960s, the United States opened the door to Asian immigration. So now you have an influx of racial minorities who knew nothing about the history of white violence against Black people, knew nothing about the Black civil rights movement. So they arrived with civil rights, not understanding how that came to be. And also it effectively erased the United States' own anti-Asian history, because Asian Americans came in not necessarily knowing about the Chinese Exclusion Act or the internment of Japanese Americans in the United States during World War II. And I think that Asian Americans are used as a buffer between the Black community and the white community, because in the 1960s, there was almost a racial reckoning. The white power structure almost had to face accountability for the history of violence against Black people. But instead, Asian Americans were inserted and were pit against each other, so that we're always up against each other. And that basically, like, white supremacy escapes accountability. And the example that I think of that sort of started, like, the root of a lot of tension is Asian Americans were buying into the negative media stereotypes of Black people. And then in the events that led up to what became known as the LA riots, the LAPD kettled protests away from wealthy white neighborhoods and into Koreatown, and then they left. and we know how that played out. So again, the two communities being pitted against each other and away from the white power structure. And obviously the model minority myth is used to oppress the Black community. And there's so much here. I will be getting more into it, but I feel like that's the quickest answer that I can give that gets a little bit into the history. And I'm really curious to know what the Black community and Asian Americans feel about this. But please be patient with me. Thank you.
Yep, there you have it, man. All right. So-called white man is pinning people against us, as he's done in the day's vote. Okay? It's definitely all this the devil does. You know? Trying to escape his way of being caught from being wicked. He'll have another nation to be his counterpart. All right, to do his bidding, his wickedness. All right, to take his wicked to have the seat of power, to get the money in the game from keeping us, under the influence of, believing that all these other nations has love for us, yet they're profiting off of us and using us, man, taking our money, getting rich off of us, all right, and kicking us out of neighborhoods that we bought and gave them, all right, through our money, sweat, and blood, labor, hard labor, working 9 to 5, all right, we gave them our money, all right, they stereotyping us. And this is the thing, man. This is the thing that Esau, so-called white man, has set up. All these nations that are coming to America, they don't know the history. Like she said, they don't know the history. They come in here and they see Jake just complaining, and they think that we just complaining for no reason. And there's a lot of that shit going on. Just like this lady at my job, she's from Philistines, man. And she's like, I just love everybody. I just, you can't just love everybody and don't know the reason behind racism, man. Like, of why shit going the way they're going. And people like to play fucking bias, man. Like stop the bullshit. Our people been in captives over 400 fucking years. And y'all know the shit. You know the history. You been here long enough. You been here over 20 fucking years. You should know. Over 30 years. You should know the fucking oppression that our people get. I don't give a fuck. If you want to continue to be blind, then be blind. Be dumb on your own fucking time. Don't be dumb as hell. And want to act like you don't see the real hatred. Because you Asians really don't get no fucking hate. You get business. Everybody go to your damn restaurants, your buffet. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, goes to them, man, for shit. For weave, for hair products, for combs and do-rags, all that shit. They profiting off of us, man. Just like she said. Then Esau caused them to have confusion amongst them, so that Esau don't have to pay for what they done to us. This shit right here, man. This is why we can't wait for this place to blow and be destroyed, man. Because it's nothing but great confusion, all due to this damn devil, man, and due to the curses, man. The curses of Deuteronomy 28. Our people are cursed, man. There ain't gonna be no rest for us through these damn nations. All these nations that come here, they're all against us, man. They all want to make money off of us. This is the only reason why they come over here. They ain't selling Esau's products. They selling Jake products. They selling sneakers. They selling clothes with graffiti on it. They selling all that good shit. Selling grills. Come on now. You see it even in the celebrity industry. Chinese men selling grills and fucking chains with all the diamonds on it. Anything that Jake like, they fucking make it. Okay? They make it, the cars, the rims, they do all that shit. They know what the fuck Jake like. And they sell it to us, man. And we fucking buying it. They spoiling Jake again. The Dog Nations is still spoiling us, man, in our fucking faces. Jake sitting there and still don't get it, man. Jake still don't get it. But hey, man, Only the elect, the 144 elect, the hopeful elect is gonna understand, what I'm saying, what these wicked nations have done and doing to us, man, to this day. And this is Psalms 83. Okay, from the top, from all the way to verse 12, and it reads, it says, a song or a psalm of Asah, keep not thou silent, O Yahweh thy power, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh thy power. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. And that's what they have done through our captivity, man. They have taken the name of us and gave us bywords for us to be a byword into the world, into the nations, man. For us to be, cast out, the lost tribes. All right, this is us, man. The Bible is speaking about us. It's speaking about the so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. We are being spoken about in the Bible. This Bible belongs to us. It's not to belong to anyone else. We're the true Hebrew Israelites the Bible speaks of. Jake, you need to wake up, man. All right? You need to wake up and come back to the law, statutes, and commandments, man, knowing that Yahweh Shemi Shai is thy power, man. He is thy power and the only way out of this hellish state, man, of us working 9 to 5 and struggling and doing all this. It ain't Esau's way. It ain't your fucking job. It ain't no building no career, no goal. It's coming back to the law, statutes, and commandments, man. This is the only way we get the fuck out of here. All right? So, this is the the mind, man, like that troubles us, because like our people, only thing our people got to do is come back to the law, statutes, and commandments. But our people don't want to, because they love the oppressor. They love their oppressor. They love the ways. They love wickedness. They love to be able to, to feel as though they have control of their life when they don't. It's so much, man. It's so much. But this is the way that these other nations has brought us to that lower state, to believe these bullshit ass lies, man. To believe as though that we are more capable of doing things on our own than needing the Heavenly Father. That dumbass independent mindset that Esau has pushed, through generations, okay, so that we can be, having Stockholm syndrome, depending on his system, depending on him, so that we can survive. Having us had to have great fear, if we don't do according, then we'll fall and become, even more worse than what we are. That that's just the devil, man, causing you to be confused. But man, these nations has come against us, man, taking away the memories of our nation. We're not called Hebrew Israelites no more. Verse 5, for they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. And that word confederate, hold on, let me grab it. It means joined by agreement of treaty. Okay? It means supremacy, man. White supremacy. All right? Military, oppression of a certain nation. And we know that nation is Israel, man. So-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. This is what their confederacy is, man, to have power over us, to control us. Their confederacy is that. Okay? And it says in verse 60, tabernacles of Edom, so-called white people. All right? And you can automatically put that together. The confederacy against thee. Who is thee? The nation of Israel. The tabernacles of Edom. All right? The city council of fucking white people, man. You so-called white people. It says, and the Ishmaelites of Moab and the Hargonians. So these, they all go to the headquarters of Edom, just like they do in United Nations, man. Esau is the head of the group, the top wicked, and you got the other nations that's gathered around. All right? And just like any other contract deal in the celebrity world, man, it's the same fucking way. The same damn way. This shit has not changed. Anytime you join with the wicked, you're going to sit with the wicked. You have to make a deal with the wicked. All right? If you want to benefit, you have to be in that seat. Okay? You have to be in that fucking seat, man, to only get what Edom is going to give you, which is his portion that he's going to give you, man, for you to strive and survive through his confederacy, through his wicked reign, man. The so-called white man, the devil the Bible speaks of. It says in verse 7, it says, Gabal and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre, Ashur, also is joined. Assur also is joined with them. They have hopen the children of Lot, Salah, all right, Africans, the one who sold us. It says verse 9, do unto them as the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Laban at the brook of Kison, which perished at Endor. They became as dung of the earth. All right, they want to slaughter us, man. They want to kill us and commit genocide. These nations, man, they have made counsel with the wicked to kill us. Okay, it says make their nobles like Areb and make Zeb. It says and like Zeb, yeah, all their princes and Zebah and as Zalmunia. It says, who said, let us take to ourselves the house of Yahweh, thy power and possession. And who's the house of our power? All right, his people, man. They've taken us in their possessions, man. They all had us in captivity, man. They all had us doing something for them, man. And steering us away from our power, man. So that they can continue to inflict their wickedness upon us. Okay? This is the wickedness of these fucking heathen ass nations, man. This is why you shouldn't love these other damn nations more than you should love the Heavenly Father or your people, man. You should stand with your people. Why are you standing with people trying to get their approval, trying to get their, their likeness and want to be loved by them? This is the problem with our people, man. Our people have the eye of Cain, man. Of hatred towards their brother and towards their sister. All right, want to murder themselves. All you hear in music is, I'm going to kill this nigga. I'm going to kill that nigga. Fuck this nigga, fuck that nigga. I'm going to take this nigga shit. I'm a real nigga. Knowing, in nigga going to that word, ignorance, man. Having no understanding, being a bystander person. A person who doesn't know what they're doing, man. All right? So that's what you want to be. You want to be called a person who doesn't know what they're doing, who have no purpose, but just does shit because they don't have nothing else to fucking do. This shit is played out, man. And you see the vibration this wicked ass place is pushing. Let y'all niggas buy it. You hear it one day, then you go back into the world, man. But that's all I have on this. With that, hope everything was edifying. Shalom.